Hey mommy, thanks for joining me for Cheekies today. Today our goal is to, 1, prevent pelvic floor dysfunction because strong glutes help prevent that, and number 2, give you an awesome butt that you can be proud of. So we're going to get started with your favorite booty blasters, but last time we did 15s, today we're doing booty blaster 18s. Then we get to our main set, which is Tabata style for 2 minutes, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, repeating that for 2 minutes for each exercise. And then we cool down. So it sounds pretty simple, right? All I need you to grab is a pair of light dumbbells and grab a piece of wall space. And we're going to get started with our Booty Blaster 18s. Grab your wall, straighten that back leg out, point your toes with me, and we're doing 18 reps. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, and you're lifting that booty. You're lifting it, that's what's doing all of the work. You're not letting your hamstrings take over. Using that lower back and your glutes to lift that leg straight up. And last one. Now fire hydrants with me to the side. 3, 15 to go, 14, and 10. So the knee of your base leg can just be slightly bent. Not too bent though, just slight bend. You're not sticking your booty up. You're keeping your spine nice neutral position. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the leg up. This is the part where you really get the burn and you really get results. Your leg is high. You're not dipping your upper body too far down. Trying to keep it pretty upright, mommy. So that thigh is high, shooting for parallel to the floor, and now you're kicking out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, feel it, 1, done. Other side, no rest in between, and we're giving 18 right here. And that was 10, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, strong cheeks, 4, 3, 2, 1, leg up, and fire hydrant with me. Go for parallel to the floor, get that thigh high, knee is bent at 90-degree angle, and 8 to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, engage that oblique 2, 1, here we go, get it up there, and 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, and I know you hate me on these, but I promise your cheeks will thank you, and you'll be so glad that you gave these your best. If you're taking breaks, don't feel bad. This is a burn exercise. It should be hurting because we are sculpting. One more time, we did that 1 rep. We're doing that 1 more time to complete our warm-up before we get started with Cheekies Tabata. So again, right leg back, point those toes and lift it up. And 10 to go. And 5, 4, get it high, 3, 2, 1, other side. Oh, I'm sorry, stay on the same side. I almost gave you a break. What was I thinking? Fire hydrants. 4, 5, that's what really makes this a burnout exercise because you get stuck doing the same side. It's a great way to increase intensity of your workouts by sticking on the same side for the whole rep and then switching versus doing alternate sides. And last one. Hold it down just for a couple seconds, but this is a short-lived relief. Get it up and kick it out. 18, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, and stay with me. 10, 9, 8, squeeze it right there. 4, 3, you're so strong. 2, 1, you did it. Switch sides and straight leg back and lifting it up. Don't have to go super high, you just need to squeeze this glute. Awesome job, 10 to go. Make sure that your leg is not going out to the side, mommy. And if it's just a little inch or 2 you're getting up off the ground, that's okay. As long as it's straight coming up behind you. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 fire hydrants, 16 base leg knee is slightly bent, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A little bit of relief. Stand here, catch your breath, get your mind ready for ninja kicks. I want that leg up high, thigh is parallel to the floor. You're using that knee to hinge it out. Good form, squeezing this outer booty, squeezing your obliques, standing up as straight as possible. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, you did the warm up. Hopefully you do not stop this video right now. Please don't hate me. I promise it's worth it to keep going. Grab your pair of dumbbells, and that's all you need. I'm gonna get a sip of water really quick. And back. So if I'm telling you to drink water, I need to be drinking water myself as well. Grab your drink of water. We are going to be doing bridges first, followed by deep air squats. I know you know both of those so far. Then curtsy lunges, alternating each side. So going to the left and then to the right. I want a big step in between to really keep this fluid, to keep your pace up for that 20 seconds of work. Then we're doing single leg squats, but instead of allowing you to switch every single time, we are increasing the intensity a bit, and we're staying on the same leg for 30 seconds. Then we have lunge pop. So we're lunging forward with a little bit of a pop, step up, and then lunge forward, pop. After 2, you turn around and pop. Notice that I'm not jumping off the floor. This isn't an explosive move. This is just a little teeny tiny pop. Your feet hardly leave the floor at all, maybe a centimeter of height, but the burn you're going to get in your legs, amazing. It'll be completely worth it. Your cheeks will love you too. So those are lunge pops. And then our last exercise is plie squats. Really target the outer part of our glutes and give them some shape and definition instead of a flat butt, especially if you're nursing right now. It's hard to have a good booty. So this is your plie squat. I really want your legs super wide and feet will be facing out at 45-degree angles. So without further ado, let's get started with our bridges. These are glute bridges. And get down on the ground. And thrust it up. And you're squeezing your glutes at the top. When you go down, it may look like my booty's hitting the ground. Booty doesn't hit the ground. It just hovers a centimeter above the ground. Not shooting your abs out, mommy. Look at your stomach. Make sure you're not coning that. Instead, you're pulling your abs in. That's our rest break. Just 10 seconds. Stay right here. Readjust your heels if you need to, but you're not getting up and walking around right now. During the rest break, 10 seconds is very short, and that's the intention. In order to get a lot of good reps out during the 20 seconds on, and just a short 10 seconds break. Just really fire up fat while building some muscle on our backside. Strong glutes. All right, rest, mommy. So at home, personally, I love to start my workouts with glute bridges, and then once I'm farther along postpartum, once things are safe, I go straight to hip thrusters. So put some pretty heavy weight on there and do hip thrusters. And I think those are 2 of the best glute activation exercises to get those glute muscles woken up and say, hey, it's time to work you today. I'm not trying to work my hamstrings and quads as much, just working those glutes. So it wakes them up, activates them to make sure that you use the right muscles during the main set of your workout. And the last round of this, 20 seconds. Make them count. Give me a good thrust at the top. You're checking your knees, making sure they're not caving in or spilling out. They are straight forward. You're going up. Put your hands on your hips, making sure that they are level. Pulling your abs towards your core, activating that TA at the top. Great job, mommy. Next exercise is deep air squats. Notice still getting up with that log roll. You're never crunching yourself up. Always make constant reminders of that you're log rolling up. I saw another name for it that made me laugh. Some people call it the sexy senior. I guess it's like how older senior people would get up, and so since we're younger postpartum people, they call it the sexy senior. But I call it the log roll, whatever you want to call it, as long as you think and remember to do it. All right, and rest. 10 seconds. Flies by. Back to our deep squats. All right, and get it up there. You're lengthening your pelvic floor. This is so good for your recovery. So good to get your body working again as it should be down there postpartum. You have perfect form in that your knees are facing forward, your chest is high, and as you stand forward, you're squeezing those glutes in. 10 seconds rest. 2 more reps of these deep squats before we go into our curtsy lunges alternating. And deep squat with me. Squeeze it up. Get up there. So perhaps you've picked up your pace a little bit, or maybe you're able to go a little bit deeper in your squat than you were during phase 1. But I want you to be tracking your own progress, look in a mirror, make sure that your form is perfect, and set a goal for yourself. Make sure that you're improving too. Maybe it's just to get a little bit deeper. Maybe it's to make sure that your chest stops flowing forward. Whatever it is, stick to it. Make sure that you are improving yourself every single workout. Sitting back, reach back for a squatty potty, and then stand up. That's how we activate your glutes. That's how the glutes take over, and we lift them and get you that shape you want. 2, last one. Stand up, awesome. Next is curtsy lunges. You can add dumbbells to these if you want. I'm going to keep up my pace with these, so I'm not going to add any dumbbells today. Really just going for that high heart rate. Big step and reach to the other side. Big step. You're making space across this room, maybe stepping over toys or rattle. Just don't sprain your ankle. Undoubtedly, if baby's watching you, there's a lot of movement, and hopefully you're keeping him or her happy. All right, and rest it out. It's amazing how much they like something as simple as a fan or a mobile. I have this mobile above our changing station in my baby's room, and it's made with pom-poms and these little model airplanes that I painted just with acrylics. They're orange, lime green, and blue, and it is his favorite thing. He's so excited. He gets up there and he kicks and he screams and wiggles his arms, just trying to reach them. Of course, he can't reach the mobile, but I love how excited babies get at little moving objects, and it's cool that something that I made that was cost me next to nothing is one of his favorite, like, most delightful things to look at when I change him. Or at any time in that matter. Maybe I should have mobiles around the house. Not sure what my husband would think of that. But whatever makes baby happy, right? Alright, one more round of curtsy lunges, then we move on to our single leg squats. Single leg squats are going to be so important that you really pay attention to your form, and I want you looking in a mirror on this next exercise. But for now, we're reaching across the room, making space, getting over there, and reach for it, mommy. Good. Now don't feel like, hey, I'm not coordinated enough for this. Your arms don't have to be doing what my arms do. Your arms can be right here. I'm cool with that. They can be anywhere you want as long as you are curtsy lunging and back and forth. Next one now, single leg squats. We're going to start with left leg as base leg. Right leg should be right here, and you're slowly squatting down, putting all of that weight into your left glute, and then standing up strong. So 80% of my weight is on this base leg, 20% on the supporting toes. To ensure that you're actually only putting 20% over here, get on your tiptoes, don't flat foot it, because you're going to cheat yourself inevitably. So we're switching every 30 seconds. This leg will now be the base leg. Here's the supporting leg. On the tiptoe, ready to go. Thinking about first things first, push the booty back, then stand up. Push it as far back as you can behind you, and then stand up. That's how we are working our glutes like no other. We are sculpting, shaping, giving you some awesome definition right now. 80% on this leg. Don't cheat yourself. Good. So as you're looking in the mirror, you're looking for a no knee spillage, no knees dipping in, and no chest falling. Glutes back, stand up. Glutes back and stand up. Again, we're lengthening our pelvic floor and squeezing at the top. I like to do a kegel at the top of my squats, right there. Helps remind me to thrust those hips forward and squeeze my glutes too. All right, next one. I want you to elongate that spine to get far behind you. Get that booty as far back behind you as you can. Really reach with your spine. Keep it straight. Good, mommy. Good. You are improving your form, getting super strong. Get up there. Now to make this move easier, you just move that foot in a little bit closer, but I still want 80% of weight on this base single leg squatting leg. Awesome. Next round, we're going into our lunge pops. Remember, we're going to do 2 and then turn around. I'm going to start lunging on right leg this time. And just a little bit of a pop. Step up and lunge. Just a little bit of a pop. So perfect form. Knee is not going over toe. A little pop. And next. You're not rushing through these, but you're keeping a nice steady pace. And pop it up. 10 seconds rest. Let's start on the opposite leg this time. So we're going to lunge forward with the opposite leg, this interval. And step forward, little pop, and other side. If you find you're losing balance with these pops, I want you to just put your hands out to the side. Give yourself a little airplane wings for balance. It's going to help you maintain your balance. Keep your legs in the nice alignment that they should be in. And pop it up. Good. 2 more rounds of lunge pops. Hopefully you're not hating me yet. I know this is a challenging workout, but I do also think that we're making the best of our time here together right now. So if you have to be doing a workout, you're making your workout time count. Let's say that. You can really reshape your body in not a lot of time, as long as the time that you are here working together with me, that you're giving it your all-out effort, despite any breaks, despite any pauses, anytime you have to go nurse or cuddle or feed or just love and hold, that doesn't matter. But when you are here and you do come back from your pause or your break, you're giving it your all, mom. You're putting everything you have into your focus right here and into working the targeted muscles, which today is this backside. Great. Last exercise of the day, we have our plie squats. Want your feet nice and wide as you rest. Still have 1 more second. And plie squatting down and stand up strong. Now do a self-check at your knees. Your knees are facing out in line with your toes. They're not caving in, facing out. And stand up. Goal is to get these thighs parallel with the floor right here, and then stand up. 10 seconds rest. During your 10 seconds rest, stay with your legs planted right where they are. Feet still drilling into the ground so you're ready to go. And begin. Almost done with your workout today. Your cheeks are going to thank you. Look better than ever before. Don't you dare blame me either if you need to buy new jeans that fit your more curvy, nice, lean physique. I say curvy where it's supposed to be, lean where it's supposed to be. Don't you blame me if you need to go buy new pants after this one. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more reps of plie squats. Again, you're giving this your best focus. What you do when no one's watching, or when your cat's watching, or baby's watching, or your dog's running between your legs, that's what really counts right now. I can give you workouts all day long, but it's what you're doing at home, making it work, sweating with me. That's how you're going to get real results. Last set. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get it down and squeeze it up. What you did today was so good for your body, so good for your mind. You're setting an example for your family by taking care of yourself, mommy, so that you're not stressed, So you have a second breath of wind at the end of the day when you feel tired and frustrated and impatient. Exercise helps reduce all of that. So you just finished our main Tabata for Cheekies. Congratulations. Definitely hard workout. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I just want to stretch out those glutes really quick. Grab a chair. I am going to grab a desk chair, not ideal because it wiggles. I'm going to grab a sturdy chair. If you have a desk chair, if that's all you have, that's okay. I'm just going to put one leg on it and squat down a little bit with one leg. Now I don't want you leaning forward. I don't want you leaning over that front straight leg, just because I don't want to encourage any moves that let your organs push against the still sensitive connective tissues that holds your rectus abdominis together. I don't want your organs to be spilling all over the floor. That sounds gross. But anyways, we don't need undue pressure. Switch legs on that sensitive connective tissue. This is a modified way that we are stretching our hamstrings. And so leg straight and then just dip down a little bit. Note that as you're squatting down with this foot, you're pushing your booty back, okay? Not letting that knee go too far forward, just pushing it back. Again, that's why I say use a sturdy chair, unlike this example. And down, and then we're doing one more stretch, and we are done. Get down on the floor with me. And pull that leg up to your chest. And then extend the leg. All right, you probably got a little farther than you did in phase one because you did it that way. You pulled your leg to your chest, and then you extend it. Now, if you can't straighten your leg, I want you to tighten your quad. Tighten. See what that does? It straightens out your leg, gives you further stretch in your hamstrings and your glutes. So you're pulling this gently down towards your chest. You're breathing. Now walk those hands down your legs. Grab your calf, and again, tighten the quad to straighten things out before pulling it down a little tiny bit more. And hold it there. Once your knee starts bending, you've gone too far. So straighten it out. Maybe your legs are here, and that's okay too. You're doing the best you can to improve your own flexibility. Pointing that leg, tightening quad to improve your hamstring flexibility and glutes. And leg down, other side. Again, bring your bent knee up to your chest. Now I want you to extend that leg. Straighten it out. Squeeze that quadricep. Straighten that knee. Beautiful, mommy. Walk your hands up your leg as far as you can go. And pull this straight leg towards your chest, tightening the quad, which is providing relaxation and allowing your hamstring muscles, the opposite muscles, to extend farther than they would otherwise if you weren't tightening that quadriceps. Tighten it out. You're pulling it down. Good. And relax. And log roll up for me, / sexy senior, whatever you want to call it. You are done. Thanks so much for joining me for Cheekies today. If you want later on, do either of those two stretches after you've been walking around and have your heart rate up a little bit, just to stretch out further. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, mommy, and see you next time.